Hey, 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 chicken man. We're back. Bang. What? You do the chicken dance? So I'm not allowed to call you chicken man? That's so stupid. If you haven't watched the first part of this, go back and watch it. I explained this whole face puncher brawler ward shield glitch where you can basically do as much damage as you want. Basically as much time as you want to spend doing it. So, in the first episode we showed you, we went to the Malawan Black side on Mayhem 4. We're still on Mayhem 4. We're going to go through the 4 main bosses because we can fit them all in one episode, I believe, because this gun absolutely shreds. So, I spent, what, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes. One shot. He's already in his second. He has to go to his second phase. Like, it's just, it's unfair. I am just waiting for a patch. The Rampager doesn't even know what's going on.
Ow, bro.
Wow.
Leave me alone.
Well, look at him. You made him angry. Even though he's immune, do you get ammo back? Or I wonder if it has to do damage.
Yeah, it's gonna do damage.
Oh no! Like, I could sit back and then just let Mr. Suckless kill him. But we tried that once and I got downed randomly. And it was a bad time. I was just like, ah, all that time wasted. So I don't take any chances on the bosses anymore. We just do them to get them done. And hopefully we get... We're looking for a few legendaries. For me, I'm looking for a cut purse deathless. For my build, because we know they're gonna nerf this or patch it, whatever you want to call it. Patch, probably. Patch this thing, so you're gonna have to actually start, you know, using a real build. And I have a build that I want to make that's similar to Joel's. And 3 legendaries. I'm okay with the Rampager dropping 3, honestly. It's a fair number for him. What? Is this new? I think that one's new.
Check out the loot.
I've never seen it. And it's anointed for you. And it does shock.
Yeah, I think the Echo's a new one.
Huh? Well, it's anointed for you. It's yours now. Venomous Barrage, don't care about. The Bane, don't care about. Well, the rest is yours. Take everything if you want.
I forgot to sell gun. Moron.
Do I need to pick up these 3 golds then? Nah, you gonna get them. I got it. And then, another, if you're like, well, my damage isn't high enough. A million's not high enough. And you want to go higher for whatever reason. When you defeat a boss right here, you come into the room, the whatever treasure room. When you do that, just kill yourself. You can just jump off the edge because you spawn right next to the edge. So you take 2 steps and you add more damage while he's getting all the loot, because I just don't, like, I'm gonna keep killing myself sometimes, so I don't need the money right now, so I just let him open up all the shit. And when he's done with that, we teleport to a new zone and fight something new. Killing yourself is completely fine. It won't reset the buff. Traveling to different spots will not reset the buff. This glitch buff is what we'll call it. So he's done. So we got done. We're gonna do the 4 main bosses, like I said, which we consider the Rampager, Grave Ward, Troy, and Tyrene. So we'll go do Grave Ward next. The floating tomb here isn't a bad spot too to jump off the edge because the bridge is right there and you spawn right next to it, so you can just run out of that little hole that you see on the screen, that building, and then jump off the bridge if you want to add more damage here and there. Usually when I get to the 1 million, 2 million range, I don't kill myself anymore. I just feel it unnecessary to waste any more time. Like 2 million damage, 1 million damage is just an ungodly amount of damage to do to stuff when you can one tap all the we call them the tier 1 bosses, so, and then the tier 2 bosses are like the mini bosses like Captain Trant or Katagawa or Katagawa Ball. I do have a bone to pick with Katagawa Ball because I thought he wasn't going to be a threat, and he one-tapped me down before I could have just one-tapped him. So we had to fight him the hard way, and it was a struggle bus. And you don't have to do it on Mayhem 4 either, you know. If you want to do it on Mayhem 3 or 2, so if for some reason the glitch, you lose the glitch buff, then it will still be easy to kill them. But Mayhem 4, you have the best chance of, see, 3 shots. You have the best chance of getting the most legendaries on Mayhem 4, obviously. That took me 3 shots to kill Grave Ward on Mayhem 3. See, but you could, you know, pump up enough damage to one-tap him. Is what you could do. But that would take a lot of time. Like, a lot more time to just stand there and kill yourself. Like I said in episode 1, I basically put a piece of tape on my left stick where we began on the first episode, and just let her slowly walk off to the left off the edge of the cliff, and I went and took a shower. Came back, I was out of money, or just about out of money, and I was doing 1 million damage. What?
Legendaries, dog.
What? Never seen
Has
2
to
out
be
of here.
Maggie and a powerhouse bitch.
Powerhouse. Oh, is that like the auditing or whatever?
Yeah, it's
That
just
is
the prefix of it.
And another another thing is this pumps your guardian tokens up easily. But as everybody knows who plays this, the guardian ranks are not working right now, and they are not fixing them for whatever reason. Which if you had the guardian ranks working, I feel like Mayhem 4 would be so much easier. Would be a lot easier if all these things are actually working for you. It would make stuff like not a struggle bus, honestly, in my opinion. But we haven't had them working, so who knows? And like I said, you can't leave and join back in to redo the bosses. It'll reset your buff, so you'd have to go through the whole 25-30 minutes of just falling off a cliff again. So basically what you want to do is just go do everything you possibly can do that you want to do. I'm not saying play through the whole game again. You can if you want. It is completely up to you. But we do, you know, the 4 main bosses, and then all the mini bosses we can remember and get to. Then we go do Hammerlock's, all of his animal creature bounty hunts. We do Zero's bounty hunts, as many as we can remember where they are. And then we'll do the slaughterhouses at the end to get our money back. Because when we're done, you know, when you killed all the bosses and done everything, and the Malawan Black site, there's, you know, you can just play the game and kill normal baddies and try to get legendaries out of them. I will go back, and let's go back and kill Dingus first. So an easy way to get to Crushjaw, he's been known to drop legendaries, is to teleport to where Troy is here, whatever it's called, the Great Vault, and go backwards, back where you came from. Because this is the Cathedral of the Gods, or whatever it's called. Run backwards.
Twin God.
Twin Gods. and go back here, and you'll be right there where Crushjaw is. Instead of having to fight all the way through the cathedral from the beginning, you just come in the back, and it's right there. So, I mean, granted, with this glitch buff, it's easy. Just tap, 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 tap all the way through. If you want, you know. We've done it. We've almost played through the whole game doing this, and then and then that's it. You can quit out and start over, or quit out and, play the game like normal. Which we did 3 times, all the way through. Not all the way, okay, not completely on the 3rd time. We didn't do some of the side missions. But basically, we played, the first time we did everything, absolutely everything, and loved every minute of it. I still enjoy this game. So yeah, you just come back here. Would we consider Crushjaw a mini boss, or is he like a tier 3 boss, not like a tier 2?
Yeah, he'd be like a mini.
But as you can see, I one-tapped him on... Oh, I keep shooting his Digiclone, thinking it's a bad dude. We'll see how long it takes Joel to kill this tank. You in this tank, Joel. I'll kill everything else. 1v1. Now we are Mayhem 4. And this Baby Maker ++ build he made, or that he watched a dude who said to make this build because it's OP. And as you can see, it's pretty OP. And he's not... Joel's not glitching. Build. Infinite Zane build is what it's called. He's not glitching anything, by the way. So if anyone thought he was glitching along, doing a glitch buff, he's not. It's just the build. Oh, I thought this was going to be... Oozing Lubed Quickie. And then you come down here and open up the chest. Usually the chests have legendaries in them. I have not seen Crushjaw open Papa Legendary out yet. Joel's gotten 2 legendaries out of that box and then the box downstairs. So he's one of the quick bosses you can run over and do before you come fight Troy. Basically, you can run it however you want. Just play the game. Enjoy it. Borderlands is hilarious. And if you want to do this glitch buff, try it. Enjoy it while you can. Try it just to see, It's hilarious. You struggle and you grind all this time for all these legendaries and trying to get the perfect build. And by the time you get all of the legendaries and stuff you need, usually they nerf something that you have or is a part of it. And so you're just like, oh, well, sweet, great. I did all this work to get this build, and then they nerfed it. I had worked really hard to build the Moe's Infinite Grenade build, which, granted, wasn't that hard to do. You just needed the skill points and then the hex grenades. You could basically never die and never run out of grenades and just keep spamming them. But then they nerfed that, and you're like, well, now what do I build? And then you find a new one, and blah, 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 etc., etc. Cost me 135 in ammo, bro. You want to talk about that? Huh?
I mean, my guy's got to be able to shoot stuff to get his ammo back.
See, as you can see, he should take off his shirt, and he's dead. We just cut out, what? 3 different phases that he does or some shit.
Yeah.
I hate Troy too. He drops the shitty, it's just blech. Yeah, meh. I'm gonna take this mod for me, but everything else, you do what you want. He usually drops trash. So, funny story is, the first time I think, now we were farming him one time, just regular, no glitch or anything. Somehow he had knocked me. So if you jump in this water, it just boops you back in. So apparently it was perfect timing. So he booped me off. He charged at me to do his little sword swing. But when he did, I was out here. So when he swung, it just he came out there, and it instantly killed him. and Joel didn't know what the heck was going on. He just disappeared, and all the loot just started falling through the map. And Joel was just laughing, like, what the hell just happened? I was like, I think he just glitch died. We weren't sure what happened either.
It's
But
pretty special.
It was funny. While he grabs the loot. I'm going to spend some more money. Yeah.
Oop, one.
Usually we don't check the vaults at the end. We just because we never usually get shit. But it is Mayhem 4, so there is a better chance. Even though I'm not. Ooh, I might have to compare it to the one I have in my vault, or the 3 I have in my vault. But that was Troy. We did Grave Ward. We did the Rampager. Now we gotta go do Joel's favorite boss. Yeah. Yeet.
Yeah, favorite.
Yeah. Yes, favorite. As you can see, it's you can get through all 4 with ease in a easy amount of time. But the only thing, having to leave and then join back in the game to get them to reset, and then that ruining the buff, like taking the buff off, the glitch buff off, is the only, that's the downside of this. So you basically just want to go. Yeah, the only thing that balances it, I wouldn't even call it a balance, but the only thing that keeps it in check from getting stupidly out of hand. And you having, having to use all your money, but I don't think that's a big issue when you're that high of a level. The only thing with her is I can't she might sometimes randomly down you. So basically all I have is, if we're playing together, Joel will go up and shoot her in the face, or in the back face. And then I'll just shoot her. Can't stop the potty drop. Now, no matter what, you cannot kill her completely right here. She always stops right there and does her shield. But then you can kill her as soon as she pops it off. She will randomly sometimes fly out, or will just stay there for you. If you're lucky, she'll do what you just saw she did and won't move and just unshield herself. Ooh.
Loot there.
Oh,
we don't have
the Hunter Seeker. The Hunter Seeker.
Ooh.
I'm looking for that grenade.
the cloning Hunter Seeker? What?
Yeah.
What is that? Is that a new one?
Yeah. Well, it's not new, but it's kind of new. I've been looking for it.
What's
This
so
is
special
new
about it?
recursion.
Oh, I can't take anything more. Huh. Pick them up. I want to check both these. Ah, you can get rid of that ginormous. It's not even elemental, so. Am I full? What am I full on? Am I full on legendaries? I sure as FM. I guess I should have. Oh, I didn't sell when we did the Jabbermawaggies. Haha. Like, the only time-consuming part of doing this glitch buff is just traveling to all the places, and like Troy and the Rampager and Tyrene have the whole, like, you only can do so much damage before they stop it, and then do their, immune thing, and then do their whatever. I need more power. Blah, blah, blah bullshit. Or Troy taking off his shirt thinking he's a badass. It's already over. Wow. 2 legendaries again? I mean, I can't pick it.
AAA over here.
Yeah, well, this is the unending magnificent. That's all that drops anymore. What the heck? What in the hell? Was that all 4?
Yeah. Well,
Huh. Well, as you can see, that's pretty quick. We'll do we'll do an extra for you guys, just because. And oh yeah, this is pretty handy when you're doing the proving grounds and you're trying to get the low time trials done, cause you kill everything stupid quick. We'll go do General Trump, because I'm looking for it. I want him to drop the gun that I want. So we'll do him really quick, and then that'll be the episode. But my build's more worried about doing more damage the more I throw out the Tedicores. Crit for 6 mil. And I don't think he dropped it. Oh, wait. No, he didn't. Whoa.
oh, that's the one.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Hell yeah. The Dinormous serve boss execute. Yes. That is the pistol I was looking for. Yes, son. Can you pick it up? I'm full. I forgot to sell. Yes. Yes.